do this in the morning, but for my martial artists out there who are part of a Taekwondo program or MMA program or karate program or a Kung Fu program or beyond, this is an excellent form of training to do at the end of class before you go home. So your sensei or your teacher or your Sifu ends class, everybody's talking, getting ready to go. I want you guys to stay on the floor for at least 10 or 15 extra minutes and go through these postures, at least 7 of them, before you leave. And that's going to shape your body the way it needs to be shaped to punch, kick, grapple, and do martial arts effectively. Plus, it's going to prevent injury in your joints. You want to know what Kung Fu training I do in the morning time? Well, this video is part 2 in our series, and I'm going to show you. If you guys want the whole spiel of what I do in the morning for my Kung Fu training, go to video number 1. The link is down below in the description or the comments, and watch the beginning of the video, the intro. If you're interested in seeing the other 6 videos in our morning Kung Fu series for 2017, all the links are down below. Check them out. And before I get started with my first morning exercise for today, hit the like button for me, subscribe, and add this video to your favorites. My first exercise for today's morning routine involves standing up with my hands out in front, kind of like Frankenstein or a zombie. And I have to feel like I'm a bodybuilder in a competition, flexing my muscles against myself. So watch, breathe in, flex my muscles as I drop my shoulders down. So flexing chest and lats and back. Again, flex. Like flexing in a pushing down motion. Again, flex. Again, flex more. Increasing that flex harder and harder, stronger and stronger with each breath. Let's do 5 together right now as hard as we possibly can. My second exercise for today's morning routine involves hugging and using the muscles that are appropriate for pulling somebody in, and then pushing and using the muscles that are appropriate for pushing somebody away. Okay? Follow me. Breathe in. Hold the breath in and hug somebody tight. Push them away, exhale. And flex everything up here as hard as you possibly can. Again, breathe in, gather. Hold and pull them tight. Breathe out, push them. Breathe in, gather. Hold, pull them tight. Breathe out, push them away. I find it takes beginners sometimes a few reps to get used to the breathing on this one. Try the best you can, and let's go right now to 5 repetitions as hard as we possibly can. My third Kung Fu morning exercise for today is the same as the first one, pushing down, but to the side instead, pushing down. Okay, so arms to the side, fingers pulled back, and we're gonna push with as much strength as we've got, as if we're pushing 2 shelves into the earth. Okay, watch, breathe in. Breathe out, flex downward. squeezing the chest and the lats and the back. Breathe in. Push downward, breathe out. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out, push. The goal for this one is fingers back, arms straight, and giving as much effort as you've got. Let's go for 5 reps together right now. The 5th Kung Fu exercise for this morning is on the ground. Come on down. Get the legs out in front of you straight. Pull the toes back so that your ankle is pulled back. Have your hands just right here in a prayer position. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out, and sit back a couple inches. Then hold there. Breathe out a couple more inches back. Tighten those abs. Breathe in. Breathe out, more back. And so on. Increasing a few inches each time. Let's go for 5 together and squeeze those abs as hard as you possibly can. My final morning Kung Fu pose today involves laying on your back and doing the leg raise. But we're going to time the leg raise with the breath. So lay back there, get the legs up to 90 degrees and lock the ankles back. You can have the hands here if you want, that's a good place. Maybe under the butt is a good place, or by the temple is a good place. We're gonna exhale and go down a few inches. Hold there, breathe in. Exhale a few more inches. Hold it. Exhale a few more. You can have your ankles back or your toes pointed. If you point the toes, it's really good for your foot muscles and really good for your calves. And we're gonna get ourselves to where we're about 1 inch off the ground. And once you're 1 inch off the ground, just stay there and go for as many breaths as you possibly can do. In this video, we're gonna go 5 times together. Right now, no more talking, as hard as you possibly can flex your legs and your core. You guys, thanks for joining me for my morning Kung Fu routine 2017 video 2. You can go down below or on the screen right now for links that'll get you guys to video 1 or 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. One side note, I do this in the morning, but for my martial artists out there who are part of a Taekwondo program or MMA program or karate program or a Kung Fu program or beyond, this is an excellent form of training to do at the end of class before you go home. So your sensei or your teacher or your Sifu ends class, everybody's talking, getting ready to go. I want you guys to stay on the floor for at least 10 or 15 extra minutes and go through these postures, at least 7 of them, before you leave. And that's gonna shape your body the way it needs to be shaped to punch, kick, grapple, and do martial arts effectively. Plus, it's gonna prevent injury in your joints. One of my secrets to not being injured And to recovering, if I ever do get an injury, is to do these poses every morning or after my martial arts practice. I'll see you guys back here next time for video 3 in our series. You can follow me right now on Instagram or Snapchat at Jake Mace Tai Chi, or you can join my online school at jakemace.com for more details on these poses.